Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the Big K here, back again for another video. And today I'm going to tell you guys why working at Home Depot was the best job I've ever had. So I felt like I needed to make this video because I've been reminiscing lately and thinking about some things, and I was just thinking about some jobs I've had, and I realize now that Home Depot was just like the best job I've ever had in my life, and easily probably the best job I will ever have, or actually the best job that I'm probably ever gonna have, because I don't think I'm gonna get a better job than that, to be honest. When I really look back and think about my time working at Home Depot, I realized that like 90% of the time I was extremely happy at that job. Like maybe even higher, like 95% of the time, every day, 95% chance I'm gonna have the best day ever. And maybe like a 5% chance something might go wrong. I might, drop a couple toilets while using the forklift, which I've done before, a couple things like that. But when I really look back, I'm like, man, I can't believe how good I had it at that job. And I really wish I still worked there, but I don't. But I don't work there anymore. So let me go into a little bit of detail on some things that I really liked. Number one, Home Depot was the longest job I've ever worked in my life. I worked there for 2 years and 2 months, which is the longest ever. So definitely the cool thing was I was there for a long time, which means I wasn't the new guy. And that's one thing I can't stand, is being the new guy. I absolutely hate being the new guy at a new job. And it sucks more because I learn stuff extremely fast. So like I basically know like a lot of stuff when I first start a new job. But anyway, you're still the new guy. Home Depot had over 300,000 SKUs, 300,000 different products. And I definitely probably didn't know where everything was, but when people would come up to me, I would like straight walk them exactly to the product of what they were looking for. And I just loved it. I loved that I knew where a vast majority of the products were. And that's always great, man. The worst feeling ever is when like your first day, first week, and someone asks you where something is. And someone asks you where something is and you have no clue. It's just like, ugh, I hate that. That's why like when I get a new job, I have to like shop there like after my shift is over for a few hours, just so I can remember where everything is when I get a new job, if it's a retail job. Number two, everyone was just awesome at that job. Like the vast majority of people were all very friendly and very helpful, very nice. All the coworkers were great. And that really makes the job easier when there ain't much drama going on. Number three, using lift equipment and all the machinery that Home Depot had was just super fun, man. Like unloading trucks and like unloading like dirt and stuff. Like, cause I worked in receiving, and when dirt trucks would come or lumber trucks, dude, I was so excited. I was like, yo, I get to work, but it doesn't even feel like work. Like, yo, forklifts, man, like I could do that shit. Like anything on a forklift, I love that, man. I could do that all day and not care at all, man. That is the funnest stuff in the world. That was the best time ever, man. Because like every day I would come in and unload like 1 or 2 trucks, and then a lumber truck would come, and maybe another few trucks would come, and it was just awesome. I really enjoyed that so much. But yeah, I'm getting old, so I'm just kind of, not too old, but just kind of thinking back on older times in my life. And I realize now that if I could go back in time, I definitely would have stayed there probably for my entire life, to be honest. Like, just such a great job. Because every job I've had after that, like the happiness to bullshit percentage has always been terrible. And what I mean by that is like Home Depot, like I said, 95% of the time I'm having a good day, 5% of the time I'm not having a good day. Whereas other jobs that I've had is where like there's like a 20% chance you're gonna have a good day, and just so much drama in other places. And Home Depot didn't have any of that. It was just such a great place to be. But Home Depot was my second job, and it was fun. I have the memories and stuff, and it was just pretty good. I actually ended up leaving Home Depot because in my mind I could just quit that job and get a new job and get paid more, which was like just all I was thinking about when I was younger, is trying to make more money. And yeah, it's possible. Like I quit that job, and like a year later I was making double my hourly pay that I was making at Home Depot. But I absolutely hated the job that was paying me a lot of money. So it's been downhill since Home Depot. It really has been. But yeah, man, I'm not saying Home Depot is the best job in every location, just the location I was at. And for me, it was great, but your location might be different. But the one big message I would like to get across in this video is you gotta know the percentage on how much you like the job versus how much you don't like it. And if you find a good percentage, you gotta try to find that good percentage where, like, when you come in, 90% of the time you're having a great day. And 90% is huge. Honestly, anything over like 60 to 70% is huge. Like, that's like an amazing job. And you just got to come up with that number on yourself. You know, it all depends on you and how you like the job. But if it's over like 60, 70%, man, you got an amazing job. Because trust me, man, there's some really bad jobs out there. And some really terrible ones, like when I've literally hated my life for several months going to just the worst jobs ever. So gotta realize, like, yo, you got it good here. You should stick with it. And that's something I didn't realize, but it is what it is. And yeah, that's really it for the video, man. Peace out.